Our team, we've had a good run the last few years. We've done good things. We've won games. Went to the NCAA tournament last year. We felt like our start to our season, even though we've lost to very good teams, it wasn't everything that we wanted it to be. And so what we really talked to our team about the last 2 days was having a response. And we talked about defense. I think we were fortunate early in the game that Miami may have missed some shots that they normally make. But our whole goal going into the game is there's no way we're going to allow Miami to get 50. They can have 49 points, but they're not getting 50. And somehow that came true here tonight.
Can you talk about the way you rotated your defense throughout the game? It's like some zone, some man. You were able to each time kind of, make sure they didn't kill you with the threes.
Yeah, and so in the first half we guarded them very well with both defenses, man-to-man and our zone. And then we just found in the second half that our zone was really effective. So we didn't have any plan coming into this game to play that much zone. I was proud of the way our guys guarded with both defenses in the first half, but the zone, it was working.
So the points off turnovers, 20-2. I mean, maybe you can talk about just that, like the defensive effort on you guys' end.
We knew we had to come in here and play hard today if we was going to come out with a win. And our group, I mean, I couldn't be more proud of my team. They just came out and played really hard.
And we're used to winning the battle of turnovers. We're second in the country in steals. We actually only got 5 steals tonight, which is, we average, I think, about 12 a game.
Timmy, when you're in that run, early second half, winning 2-2, I believe it was, just on snowballing, what's the mood like? What's the rush like for you guys as you're experiencing that?
It was a great feeling. I'm just glad I could pay off my teammates. They got me wide open shots over and over, and I was just glad I could pay them off.
Timmy, how about the transition? I mean, we know it's a strange game, this game of basketball, where you guys lose at home to East Tennessee, and then you come on the road against a ranked team, and you make 14 threes. How did you make that transition as a team from last game to this game?
We just played hard, really. I mean, our defense was just the best. It's got to be like that every game if we're going to compete this season. And our guys are learning our defense. They're really responding right now, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
So you think it was defense, really?
Yeah.
Even more so than the 14 threes?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, we average 10 made threes a game, so 14 threes is not a real big number for us.
When people read this score tonight, what are you going to think people are going to react by?
I mean, it's a dream come true, really. I mean, you dream about playing in these type of games and coming away or escaping with a win. So, I mean, it's just a huge boost for our team and our teammates.
Coach, you're staying in Florida for the next couple of days. Is this sort of like a bonding trip now, especially with a big one like this?
Well, you know what? Our group's actually had several bonding trips already. We went to Australia during the summer.
Right.
When you take a group to Australia or anywhere around the world, it's an incredible bonding experience. For Thanksgiving week, we went out to Utah for a week and played Southern Utah and BYU, and that was a lot of time to be on the road. I mean, we were on the road for 7 full days. And so now we're doing it again. And when you have a group like we have in the locker room as far as personalities, I mean, we got really special young men. We have a great group. It's fun to be on the road, and obviously it's fun to win.
Coach, talk about that second half. You outscored Miami on the road 45-19.
Yeah.
You had anticipated that level of execution in your wildest dreams.
Right. There's no way. And, I think what really happened, our guys stayed with the defensive mentality. Even just the first 5 minutes of the game, the first 10 minutes of the game, like we didn't care as much as we normally do if we were scoring. And I think college players, human nature, when they are not scoring, sometimes it affects them. Tonight, it did not affect our group. We were committed to keeping Miami under 50, and when you have a defensive mentality, it goes a long way.
How about Miami now, Coach? You watched them obviously a lot on video, and then you see them play maybe the worst half they've played since Jim has been here.
Yeah, the things that stand out watching Miami on film, they are so well coached. And, I mean, literally, it's just amazing. So I was in the Colonial at the University of Richmond for 4 years when Coach Larry Nagel was at Mason. And he was a great coach then. but the job they do now is just remarkable. They just don't let people score. So, you know, sitting up here right now, maybe that sounds a little bit funny, but I'm serious. I mean, they don't let people score. For some reason tonight, obviously things worked for us, but the job that he and the staff do is just absolutely terrific, and they've had a terrific season to this point.
Last question.
You stay in Coral Gables tonight and tomorrow, or go up to Boca right away?
Yeah, so tomorrow at about a little bit after noon, we'll go up to Boca Raton.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.